Greetings, programs. This is Wretch, and welcome back to the Blackwell Convergence. In the last episode, guys, a face from the past made her return. The Countess, this time in ghost form, appeared to both Rosa and to Joey after we sent Frank on to the sweet hereafter, and Joey got really shook about it. He revealed everything about the story with the Countess and Rosa's Aunt Lauren, and now Joseph Mitchell's name's been thrown in. We talked to the Meltzer Foundation, who are founding the gallery. Seems to be a lot of strings kind of billowing in the wind, but maybe connected. So we just finished talking to Claude here at the Manetta Club. Let's have a chat with the bartender to see if we get any info about Claude, and then I guess we'll see if we can go to the opening.
Hi there. Got time for some more questions?
Sure, ask away.
Can you tell me anything about the Meltzer Foundation?
No, sorry.
Have you ever heard of a reporter named Joseph Mitchell?
No, sorry.
Okay, well, so much for that. Let's go. To the gallery. And we are a-kickin'.
He's really studying that glass of wine.
So were you, Rosa.
He seems to really like that one.
Hey.
That's Nishanti Sharma, my next-door neighbor.
Talk to Nishanti.
Hi, Nishanti.
Rosa, you came for the opening.
Oh, yes, I did. That's why I'm here.
Good. It's so nice to see you out and about.
Sober.
Yeah, out and about. That's us.
I spoke to Monique.
Oh, wonderful. That story is fascinating, isn't it?
It certainly came in useful.
You'll show me your story when it's done?
You call those things stories?
Shh. I mean, sure, I'll show you. I'd be glad to.
Smooth.
Do you know anything about Claude Erden?
Kind of enigmatic, isn't he? He's hardly said a word to anyone all night. Of course, I think he's had a bit too many, if you get my meaning.
What do you think of that painting, The Dark Lady?
It stands out, certainly. I don't know who the woman is, but she looks familiar.
Really?
I can't put my finger on who, but that expression, such a feeling of frustration and loss. But maybe that's the idea. The frustration and loss that we all feel sometimes.
Very deep.
Maybe. I'm going to look around some more.
Of course, go and mingle. Don't let me keep you.
It also could be the frustration with being a medium.
He seems pretty engrossed back there. That's Josie Park, the gallery's curator. She seems nice enough.
Mm-hmm.
Claude?
There you came.
You're drunk.
Very much so.
We need to talk about the Countess.
Who?
The Dark Lady?
I don't talk about her.
So you do know her.
Don't try to understand my work. I haven't met a single person who really understands art. Not one.
Who says I don't understand art?
You understand my work? All right. Tell me what you think of this painting behind me.
Oh, this is based on what we looked up, the guide. Don't say the painting's good. Don't mention the colors.
The hard lines in this painting are really provocative.
You think so, huh?
Oh, yes. The hard lines against a soft world.
Really? Excuse me.
What, did that work? Or did we...
So, Claude,
What do you think of this painting here?
Sure. Okay, we talked about the lines being evocative. We don't need to mention colors at all. Maybe... Does the painting represent darkness and shadow? Don't want to say that we just like it. I'm figuring that's probably the best way to go about this.
does this painting represent darkness and shadow?
It could. Is that what it feels like to you?
Sure.
Then it does. Excuse me.
Are we just following him around?
Claude, we really need to talk about...
What do you think of this painting here?
Really like the colors. Painting's really good. I guess we can mention colors. Ask questions.
Why is one side so colorful and the other so dark?
Well, look at it. The darkness is eating away the color, overwhelming it.
That's a bit bleak.
It's a bleak world. Can I be forward?
Forward?
It's been a great pleasure talking to you.
Really?
Yes, very refreshing. You seem to have a greater understanding of art than most of the rabble here.
I do?
Listen, Rosangela wasn't.
Oh, call me Rosa.
Rosa, I'm suffocating in here. I need a breath of fresh air. Come meet me out on the fire escape. We can talk more in private.
Hey, way to go.
Claude, where are you going?
Just some fresh air, Joes. I'll be back. No worries.
Convince Claude that you're an artist on your first try. Hey, art medium. Well, I guess it makes sense considering what I do for a living. Okay. Oh no, crazy things have happened on a fire escape in these games. And the music just...
Talk about the Countess.
Yeah.
She's so sad and angry. I wonder why.
Why is she sad?
She's looking for something she lost.
Yeah, her mind.
It consumed her every thought.
Why is she so angry?
I don't know. I wish I did. I think she's being forced against her will, being turned into something she shouldn't be.
Like what?
I don't know.
How do you know her?
I see her in my dreams. She's looking for me. She hasn't found me yet, but I'm hoping my painting will help.
You want her to find you?
Yes. She's trapped and looking to escape. She needs me to help her. She's chosen me.
Oh, I get it. He's the chosen one. Why don't we ever meet anyone sane?
So is this kind of like with Joseph Mitchell, like doing a painting about her, or paintings enough to kind of I don't know. Interesting. Let's warn him.
Claude, the Countess is dangerous.
Dangerous? No. She's lost and angry, but not dangerous.
I've met her. She's killed many times.
You? Why would she seek you? You're not an artist.
No, but I've still seen her. She's powerful. Power you don't want to mess with.
I just want to help her.
Hey, pal, helping ghosts is our turf.
Just be careful, okay?
Careful. Just who are you? How do you know so much about my dreams?
Well, I know things.
No things. Like what?
That you're messing with stuff you don't understand.
And you do?
Well, I'm working on it.
All right. Teach me. I need to know.
Don't look at me, kid.
Look, there's something about me. I shouldn't tell you, but you're in danger.
What is it?
Look out!
Oh God.
No! No! No, you didn't! Claude!
That was so fast.
Suicide.
Well, what else would they think? He was drunk and erratic and known to be temperamental. Just be thankful they didn't accuse you of killing him.
Yeah, lucky. She killed him, Joey, right in front of me.
Us, kid. Us. I was there too.
He was opening up to me. I could have warned him. I could have helped him.
It happened too fast. There wasn't anything either of us could do.
It's not right.
Newsflash, kid. The world's a rotten place.
It doesn't have to be. We have to stop her, Joey. She can't kill anybody else.
Look, darling, your aunt met that witch and barely survived. And no offense, doll, she had a stiffer spine than you.
Maybe. But she didn't finish the job, did she?
Not exactly, no.
Then I have to finish what she started. Good night, Joey.
Ooh, it's kind of that tone.
I'm proud of you, Rosangela. You are proving to be much stronger than your guide suspects.
He thinks I'm stupid.
Be wary of him. Follow your heart.
Who are you?
Shh. Sleep. Tomorrow you have a challenge to meet, and you must be fresh. You won't remember me, but we will meet soon.
I don't trust anyone.
Good morning.
Yeah, let's go.
Ooh. Very brief. Can we look up Claude? No results found. Okay. I did spell Claude right. Google. Oh yeah, we have the... Wait, log out. Can we go in here? Nothing new. Alright. Nothing from the NYPD.
You coming?
It's about time. Let's scram.
Nishanti isn't home.
It's kind of like, I wonder if Claude's going to have a similar situation. Oh, we haven't even gone to the freaking... Hold on. We haven't even gone to the lighthouse.
He's drinking from a coffee mug. It's got something written on it, but I can't see it from here. Hi. Nice mug. What's written on it?
Mind your own business.
Cleveland?
Rotten day to be out, huh?
I've seen worse.
Could I ask you a couple of questions?
And who are you, may I ask?
Rosangela Blackwell, nice to meet you.
Why do you want to talk to me?
I'm curious about the lighthouse.
What makes you think I know anything?
I'm wondering if anything unusual happened here.
Unusual like what?
Just anything unusual.
I've got nothing to say to you.
Okay, well, we'll try the other approach then.
Well, see you around.
Uh-huh.
What's the mug say, Joey?
The mug has a company logo on it. It says Gold Tech? No idea what that is.
Not much of a lead, but I'll take what you can get. Maybe we need to look up what Gold Tech is.
I read a book about this place years ago. Nobody uses this lighthouse anymore. It's just a historic monument. I read a book about the nobody. I read a book.
So we can't even go in. Okay, well. I mean, lighthouses always have kind of creepy connotations now, especially if you think of the movie The Lighthouse, Shutter Island. Always a little bit of ominous dread. Gold Tech. John Goldwater deceased. The body of a man named John Goldwater was found by the Roosevelt Island lighthouse. His father is reported to spend a lot of time at the scene. Search continues for the murderer of John Goldwater, whose body was found by Roosevelt Island lighthouse early last week. John Goldwater was the chief researcher at Goldtech, a local medical research facility. John leaves behind his father, Marty Goldwater, who often keeps vigil at the scene of the crime. So I wonder if we could go ahead and, like, talk. That must be Marty. Okay.
I'm ready if you are.
Hold your horses, will ya? I'm coming.
I also want to go by the gallery to see what the aftermath of this is. Well, it's not closed.
Hi, Josie.
Rosangela, gosh, what a horrible night.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Poor Claude, I had no idea what the show was doing to him.
What do you mean?
Well, he killed himself, didn't he? Oh, he grumbled a lot, but I thought deep down he liked the attention. Still, at least his work shall live on.
There you go.
You're keeping the gallery open?
Of course. Everything here is completely sold out.
Really?
That painting behind you? Yesterday, I couldn't give it away. Today, I'm being offered $5,000 for it.
That's horrible.
That's business, I'm afraid. I feel bad for Claude, but, well, I have debts. I have investors to pay back.
It's one of those things that I bet Frank, if we got stuff from Frank's apartment and sold it, that people would buy it. Just one of those things.
Lucky for you, he died.
That's not fair. I've known Claude for years. I liked him a lot. He never felt his work would be seen by anybody. And now people believe his work has value. That's something, isn't it?
If you think so. What will you do with the money?
Well, a percentage of it will go to my investors. As for the rest, I don't know. I could sponsor another artist like Claude, or I could give it to charity. I'll need to think about it.
So it makes me wonder, I want to see the list of all the companies the Meltzer Foundation has funded.
Can I ask you some more questions?
I don't think so, Rosangela. I'm meeting with the buyers today, and I have to get everything ready.
Bye, Josie. Good luck with, well, everything.
Sure, bye.
I mean, I can kind of understand, like, if her entire life is now tied up in this, it has to succeed. Okay. Hello there.
Hi.
Mm-hmm.
Are you Marty Goldwater?
Yeah, who are you?
Rosangela Blackwell.
What do you want?
Your son. I heard what happened.
You knew my boy?
No, but I'm looking into it.
You with the police?
No, but I'm sort of freelance.
Well, you can't do any worse than those worthless cops have. So sure, be whatever you want.
Oh, okay. The door is open.
How exactly was he killed? The newspaper didn't say.
His neck was crushed. They said he was choked, but there were no bruises on his neck. I never heard of anything like it.
Crushed.
Yeah,
Do you have any theories of your own?
of course I do. It was his rival company that did it. Lazarus Technology. They did it, but I can't prove it.
Lazarus Technology. Rival company might have had Martin killed. Ooh.
Why do you think this other company is involved?
Look, my boy was a genius. He ran a medical technology firm not far from here as one of their chief researchers. He was making a device that can improve the efficiency of pacemakers. A real breakthrough, he said. But this other firm, Lazarus, was working on the same thing. It was a real race to see who'd finish it first. He didn't eat, he hardly slept, he poured his life into his work. Then one night he called me to say he had finished. He wanted to celebrate. That was the last time I talked to him.
He was killed that night?
Yes, and a few days later the device was registered by Lazarus. No justice, none at all.
Okay, I have a suspicion here.
So you think someone from Lazarus killed your son?
It's a pretty big coincidence, wouldn't you say? I've tried calling Lazarus, but they refused to talk to me. They eventually put a restraining order on me. At least John went to his grave believing he was a success, for all the good it does.
So you think someone from
It's a pretty... At least...
Okay.
Anything else you can tell me about John?
It was my son. He had his head in the clouds, but his feet were firmly planted on the ground. He wanted to change the world, and by God, he would have done it. Well, I'll be joining him soon, I'm sure.
Anything else you...
No, please, enough.
No, I want to ask about this. So I think I figured out what's going on here. I think the Meltzer Foundation is utilizing the Countess to wipe out any competition to business interest or enriching business interests. Because I remember his name was Paul, I think, was like, why do you want to know, when we mentioned the Monique and the studio. So I'm going to ask about the Meltzer Foundation, and then we're going to go talk to Monique about Meltzer.
Have you ever heard of the Meltzer Foundation?
No, I haven't.
Oh, well.
Have you ever heard of Joseph Mitchell?
Didn't he used to write for the New Yorker?
Yes.
I think I've read some of his work, but it's so long ago I can't remember.
Have you ever heard of a man named Joe Gould?
You mean Professor Seagull?
You've heard of him.
Sure I did. Back in the day, you'd always see him wandering the West Village. Must have been, 50 years ago. I was a young man then. He called himself Professor Seagull. If you gave him $1, he'd recite poetry in seagull language.
For real?
Who knows? It was a laugh. New York was full of people like that in those days. Times sure have changed.
Mine.
Have you ever been to a bar downtown called the Manetta?
The Manetta? Is that place still around? Oh, I haven't been there for years.
So you know it.
I used to go there years ago.
Okay.
Can you tell me anything about the Manetta?
What's to say? It's a bar. I used to live in that area when I was young. I'm surprised it's still around.
Have you ever been to the Park Gallery?
No, I haven't.
Do you know Monique Stallman?
No.
Do you know anything about Frank Lyons, the actor?
The dead actor? Who isn't familiar with him these days? I saw the movie. Don't know what all the fuss was about.
Sounds like a character from the Boondocks. Okay.
Well, see you around.
Uh-huh.
Let's go ahead and head, before we go to the film gallery. Oh, whoops. Wrong place.
Yes?
Hi, me again.
Go right in.
Not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go home, not here.
I heard you were at the gallery last night.
Yes,
And you saw what happened?
yes.
Wow. Just wow. What would possess a guy to do a thing like that, huh?
I don't know.
Well, enough doom and gloom. What can I help you with?
Well, thanks for talking to me. I might be back later.
Sure thing. Drop on by anytime.
Yeah, I want to wait.
Oh, yeah. She likes you.
What are you talking about?
Why do you think she keeps coming here?
Give it a rest, Paul.
Can we stay and eavesdrop again?
Stay put, kid. I'm gonna snoop around.
Does
Oh.
Only if they have your password. Just don't tell anybody.
Oh, okay, that's the same stuff. All right. For some reason, I assumed that home would be like on the bottom left hand. I don't know why, intuitively. Lazarus. No results found. Oh, I think I misspelled that. Let's see here. Lazarus. Technology.
Here we go. Lazarus Technology.
Lazarus Technology, established to review and research various health issues, conditions, and diseases and use technology to address them. For more information, contact us at 800-555-4554. Okay.
Thank you for calling Lazarus Technologies. Please choose from the following options. For general information about Lazarus Technologies, press 1. To inquire about our products, press 2. To speak to an operator, press 3. You have reached the general office mailbox. Please leave a message and someone will get back to you shortly. If you would like to request a product catalog, please speak to a customer representative. Lazarus Technologies is the world's leader in biomedical and biomechanical engineering. We supply research and development to hospitals and clinics throughout the world. Lazarus Technologies is supported by a generous grant from the Meltzer Foundation.
Bam. There's our smoking gun right there.
You coming?
Hold your horses, will you? I'm coming.
Now we head to the technology, or to the, we're not going to head to Lazarus Technologies. We are going to head to the studio. Kitty!
Come in. Oh, hello. Again?
What do you know about the Meltzer Foundation?
Why, are you looking for a loan?
Maybe. You deal with them?
They invested in our last film.
Water Under the Bridge?
That's the one.
I assume they got their money back since the film was such a success.
Not that it's any of your business, but yes, they did.
Uh-huh.
Anything else you can tell me about the Meltzer Foundation?
Any deal between Meltzer and CubeStar is private information. If you want to learn more about them, look them up. They're on the internet.
So the Countess is being used to take out competition or cause accidents or something in-house to increase the value, whether it be the movie or the gallery. They're going to get their money one way or the other. Interesting. Okay, I really doubt that she knows about the rest of this, but...
Have you ever heard of a reporter named Joseph Mitchell?
Sorry, no.
Have you ever heard of a guy named John Goldwater?
Sorry, no.
Have you ever heard of a company named Lazarus?
Sorry, no.
I'd like to know the truth about Frank's death.
What do you mean? I told you everything I know.
Not everything. He didn't have a heart attack, did he?
Oh, I love seeing sweat on a pretty girl's brow.
Look, I gave my statement. I don't see why I should tell you anything.
Uh-huh.
What else can you tell me?
Is it relevant?
Not really.
Then there you
Monique, I'm a writer. We like to exaggerate the truth sometimes.
Yes, what are you getting at?
Let's say I wanted to embellish Frank's story. That instead of dying of a heart attack, he may be choked to death under mysterious circumstances.
Rosangela, Frank died of a heart attack. He didn't choke to death.
Are you sure?
Positive. If he mysteriously choked to death, and the press got wind of it, the scandal would ruin this company. It's much easier to tell the press that he died of a heart attack. He had no close family, he had no close friends to speak of. Nobody loses. I trust we understand each other, and I won't have to call my lawyer.
Leave it, kid. We don't want a legal battle.
No, I have all the information I need.
I'm going to say Monique looks like facially and how she talks like Admiral what was it? Niekchev from Star Trek The Next Generation, and she was also on Deep Space Nine. Was it Niekchev? I forgot how it was a Russian sounding last name, and she had a thing against the Maquis. It's like, just if you get a chance, see if you can look her up on you. Very similar. Very similar.
What do you think of Josie Park's gallery?
Ugh, dreadful. Josie's a sweet woman, but her taste in art is somewhat questionable. Although it didn't drive me to drink, like some people.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks for the chat, Monique.
Sure.
Maybe we need to go ahead and pay a visit to the Meltzer Foundation now, with all of this wonderful, wonderful info that we have gained. Okay. So let's actually take a moment to check this out. So Lazarus, funded by Meltzer, kills the son. Here at the Park Gallery, Claude dies. All the stuff at the Park Gallery increases in value. It's success for the Meltzer Foundation. Lazarus succeeds for the Meltzer Foundation. And Frank dies. Everyone watches the movie. Another great success for CubeStar Films, funded by the Meltzer Foundation. The only thing not involved is the Manetta Tavern. That we know of.
Go right in.
Hi, Paul.
Hi again. What can we do you for?
It looks like the Park Gallery is going to be successful now.
Yes, Josie certainly has had her work cut out for her.
So do you. Her profits are your profits.
Yes, there is that.
And all it cost was one man's death.
Now that's unfair. What do you expect us to do? Give back the money? We're a private foundation. Money has to come in order for money to go out.
Someone died. Doesn't that bother you?
Sure, it bothers me. Death is a horrible thing, but I don't see what it has to do with us.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever heard of a guy named John Goldwater?
No, sorry.
I heard that your foundation gave money to Lazarus Technologies.
Oh, yes. That was one of our first success stories.
I heard that your Monique told me that you invested in CubeStar Films.
Monique, oh yes. She's the executive producer, isn't she?
Yes.
She's doing a great job. That place is earning money hand over fist.
Do you know anything about Frank Lyons, the actor?
Of course. You looked healthy.
Anything else you can tell me about the foundation?
I've given you the basic idea.
Have you ever heard of a reporter named Joseph Mitchell?
That name sounds familiar.
He was a reporter for the New Yorker magazine.
Hey, that's it. Charlie used to work there. Hey, Charlie, did you know Joseph Mitchell?
Everyone knew him, Paul. He was a living legend.
A living legend. How about that?
And there's that. Okay.
I heard that your foundation gave money.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever heard of... Have you ever...
Joseph Mitchell.
Anything else? Have you ever heard of Joe Gould or the Joe Gould Fund? Have you ever... Do you know... Monique?
Monique?
Yes.
She's doing a great...
Why weren't you at the opening last night?
There we go.
Oh, we would just be in the way, you know? Art's not really our thing. But Josie knows what she's doing.
CubeStar success, Lazarus, okay.
CubeStar Films became successful after Frank Lyons died.
Did they? I suppose they did.
That benefits you too, doesn't it?
Oh, I see where this is going.
2 men dead? That doesn't sound fishy to you.
Should it? What kind of men do you take us for? I have sympathy for that artist, but he was obviously unstable. And as for Frank Lyons, he died of natural causes. You'll need more evidence than that if you want to convince me of anything.
Oh, we're gonna keep it going.
I learned something interesting about Lazarus Technologies. It rose to success on the shoulders of a murdered man.
That's a strong thing to say.
It's true. His company was an inch away from beating Lazarus, but then he was killed.
Even if this is true.
It is true. You can look it up.
Even still, I don't see how this is our fault.
Let me break it down for you, Paul. Frank Lyons dies, and CubeStar Films becomes successful overnight. Claude commits suicide, and now the Park Gallery is selling priceless works of art. John Goldwater dies, and Lazarus Technologies becomes rich and powerful. All these companies are represented by you. Don't you see how this looks?
This is a total coincidence. I'm sure of it.
Is it?
It is. And I'll tell you another thing. I don't like these accusations. I think you should leave.
I am going to get to the bottom of this.
Maybe you will, but it has nothing to do with us. Now go, before I call the police.
I say good day.
Come on, let's blow and let him stew for a while.
Can we listen in on him now?
Yeesh.
She's crazy.
Crazy with teeth. You gotta watch out for women like that, Scooter.
Scooter, you haven't called me that since we were kids.
Oh, there's the name.
Maybe I should start calling you that again.
Whatever.
That's the password. Okay, we are going to stay and eavesdrop here, guys, but we were going to do it in the next episode. Hope y'all have enjoyed it. If you like it, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.